Hello, this is Ben. Today we look at Season 2 of 911 Lone Star. The boy can't catch fire. He is worried about it now. Because tonight he will be alone in the wild for a night. He kept talking to himself to encourage himself. A small flame was finally appeared. But he accidentally blew it out. And at this time, there seems to be a wolf howling in the distance. The boy quickly turned on the flashlight to check the situation. A gust of wind blew through. The sparks on the ground instantly ignited. When the boy saw it, he stepped forward and stepped on it with his foot. He knew the consequences of a fire in the forest would be disastrous. At this time, a pack of wolves rushed towards him. They ran straight ahead. The boy hasn't been attacked on the ground. Looking from the direction they're fleeing, a red light dyed the entire sky. And not far away, it is the raging fire. The fire continues to spread. It has engulfed more than 1 million acres of forest. Fire brigades from other cities also came to support, including the 118 from Los Angeles. They sent 3 team members: Buck, Black Sister, and Eddie. The captain is telling all the firefighters the final plan. This is also the last chance to turn things around. Based on the current wind direction, they're going to dig an isolation belt here. This will stop the beast. At this time, a staff member ran over. Before the wind changed, school organized camping. A group of students were trapped in the forest. They don't have cell phones. They must be rescued ASAP. So they temporarily formed an assault team to rescue. Eddie also came to apply to join, because they need a medical worker, and Eddie is appropriate. Sister Black also joined the on-site medical team. In this way, Buck can only follow the army to dig trenches with a shovel. Assault team set off quickly with off-road vehicle. If they find them later, they'll be a little more dangerous. All efforts will pay off. They soon found the group of students in the smoke, but after counting the people, they found that one person was missing. It's the little boy at the beginning. In order to exercise the ability to survive alone, he left the group. At this time, the teacher who went out to look for also returned with serious injuries. They hasn't found boy, and he also stopped breathing at this moment. They quickly carried the man to the wooden table. Man's chest got burnt, results in the inability of the lungs to expand. Eddie needs to help him cut the scar ASAP. This will restore breathing. The screen is a little bit bloody, we skip it directly. With the efforts of the two, the man finally woke up. The team members also cast their admiring eyes at this moment. I wonder if the two of them will love each other. On the other side, Buck is digging trenches with the army. They need to dig out a long strip of separation to stop the fire from spreading. At this time, a car suddenly rushed down from the top of the mountain. It's very fast and will dash against Buck. The team rushed him to the ground. This saved his life. Others rushed to put out the blaze. Buck brought the tool to break the glass quickly. It was a black dog that got out of the car. The dog owner also ran over at this moment. It turned out that the dog accidentally released the handbrake while the owner was away. That scene surprised the firefighters. On the other side, assault team is doing all they can to find the lost boy. They have to speed up, because it's only 2 hours before dark. They found on the ground where the boy camped last night, but the boy is nowhere to be found. The Black Sister who got the news came to apply for a helicopter with the captain. It requires infrared thermal imaging in order to search for the lost boy. But that area is right on the edge of the firebreak. Movement is dangerous. Captain decides to go to the rescue himself. This cannot help but make Black Sister admire. Sister Hay also applied to join it. The two boarded the helicopter like this. They almost lost their lives on this trip. The helicopter is searching over the forest. They get in touch with the assault team on the ground. Captain is in charge of the search in the air. They are on the ground ready to pick up through infrared thermal imaging technology. Sister Hay soon found out. They quickly notified the assault team to check it out. As expected, a seriously injured boy was found near a big tree. Boy's ankle caught with bear clips and he can't move. The boy lost a lot of blood. He will in danger if we remove the bear trap. The Black Sister remotely instructed them to tie a tourniquet to the boy first. The next step is to remove the trap. They hurriedly bandaged his wound. The boy's consciousness began to blur. To keep him awake, the fireman is talking to him constantly. It didn't seem to work. The man gave him a punch when he went up. Just beat the boy sober. Heart rate finally returned to normal. Just as the captain finishes his mission and prepares to return to base, the helicopter suddenly broke down. I saw it was billowing black smoke, falling directly into the raging fire. Time soon came to evening. Buck returns to base after digging the isolation belt. But I learned that the Black Sister and the captain had an accident. But they don't know the location of the crash now. Acting rashly can be dangerous. For their safety, the commander directly rejected their rescue request. A fire broke out in the forest. 3 people are struggling to move forward. Lucky. They're all still alive. They found a log cabin. The captain removed the door panel. 3 people hid in it. It turned out to be an abandoned mine. They put the injured pilot on the ground. Captain found explosives here. It looks like it's over 100 years old. Maybe it will and be used. The smoke is still pouring in. If this continues, they may not last long. On the other hand, Buck directly stole the keys of the fire truck. And they decided that the joint partner quietly went to rescue teammates. They came quietly to the fire truck. They don't know that the other team members have been waiting for a long time. But the aim for them is not to stop. Instead, they come and join us to the rescue. They start the car, while the manager is eating pizza, driving directly into the fire. Seeing the smoke is getting bigger, the captain decided to use explosives to seal the hole directly, for teammates to find them. They took off their coats and hung them outside. Captain has also placed explosives, in order not to be choked to death by the smoke. They can only do this. Captain ignite lead. With an explosion, the hole was completely sealed. This also means that the oxygen inside has a limited effect. They must cherish every puff of oxygen. This will keep us going until the rescue team arrives. As time goes by, they start to comatose due to lack of oxygen. It's morning. The rescue team is still searching. They found the downed helicopter. No one was found. This is great news for them. It indicates they got out alive. They decided to split up. Search the nearby area. This place has been burned to scorched earth. Abandoned yellow jackets are particularly conspicuous at the moment. They're pretty sure the captain is in there. They hurried to clean up the burnt planks. Successfully found the unconscious player inside. Luckily, they still have a pulse. The 3 were successfully rescued. A few hours later, Captain wakes up from the hospital bed. The team also brought him good news. Relying on the dog and the rain last night, the fire is finally under control. The commander has also dismissed firefighters from other states that came to support. The fire also gave them a deep friendship. Hope to see their cooperation again in the future.